This is a great pod, this, by the way, isn't
Thank you very much, mate.
That was Claudia Winkleman's audition tape.
Oh, my God. Freddie, you did not tell me about this. Come on the pod. We'll talk about the Traitors. Oh, fucking hell. What is this podcast?
Come see the Pod Sisters live.
Oh, my God. We're pod sistering all over the place.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we're doing live podcasts, and you can come see them. You clearly like the podcast because you're hearing this and or seeing it, which means, you're into it.
It's
why
so
not have
much-
it right in front of your face?
You have it right in front of your face. You get to chill out with other people who like the same podcast you do. And then afterwards, you get to meet us. It's loads of fun. We enjoy it.
And if you're a good-looking young boy, Freddie might wank you off.
Yeah.
There's loads of stuff available. It's going to be a very fun time.
Come and tickle us. Come and tickle us.
Tickle Freddie. Freddie loves getting tickled. That's what he said to us
No.
earlier. He said, everyone who buys a ticket is entitled to one tickle.
Not while I'm
That's free.
Not while I'm wanking a young boy off.
No, that's fine. We'll do the tickling either side of the wanking. I
Exactly.
think that's only fair. But if you want to come get involved in this child wanking or tickling, you can...
Let's do the dates.
yeah. Birmingham, 11th of May.
Liverpool, 6th of July.
Glasgow, 18th of September. Shut up, Tom. Leeds, 1st of October.
London, 9th of November.
Hull, 13th of November.
Ah, Hull, 13th of November. Why are we going to Hull? Seriously, none of us know, do we?
Warning. The following podcast contains extreme language and themes and is not suitable for all audiences.
Hello and welcome to Dead Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland, him a big fat coat boy. We've got little not gay Tom and his manager Madison is back from the dead. We've revived her. She's back from a race rally where she died. And we have a very special guest with us today. It's the star of, not this season of The Traitors, the one before. It's Paul Gorton.
Hello,
How you doing, mate? Good to have you.
Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, still relevant. Got to keep the name going, haven't you?
Yeah. We'll get you back in there. This is, we're very zeitgeisty, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah, oh, really?
It's right from here to a glittering TV career. So many people go on to greater success after Dead Men.
This is my resurgence. This is where I've picked my platform to restart my...
Right,
Yeah.
you are fucked.
Not only do people not go on to greater successes after this, I can't think of anybody that's done this and maintained the level of success they had when they walked in.
They always have a dip. They always have a dip.
The old Dead Men dip. There's that thing of like the Rogan bump where we actively will reduce your following.
The Dead Man Dip.
The Dead Men dip.
Yeah,
what we're
okay,
about.
that's quite frightening.
Would you do, if asked, would you do Celebrity Big Brother?
Do you know what? I was thinking about this the other day. I think I would.
Yeah.
Because, I keep thinking, why wouldn't I?
You might get fingered by Mickey Rourke.
Well, exactly.
That's the danger, isn't it?
But he's obviously just had the little punch-up thing, or they nearly had a punch-up with that other fella from Love Island, the Chris fella.
Yeah.
Why didn't he just throw hands? That would have been mega. Imagine punching Mickey Rourke in the face.
Mickey Rourke used to be a professional boxer.
Yeah, but mate, now he'd
feel
look like
like-
he'd disintegrate.
Oh, yeah, he's 70 odd now. And his
His head looks
face
like it's made
of
of pudding. I feel like your hand would just sort of go into it. It'd be all squishy.
Well, you know
yeah.
why, don't you? So Mickey Rourke had a really interesting life. He was so when he was coming through in acting and stuff, he was like the Leonardo DiCaprio of his era.
Of course, Freddie's a fan of him.
Hey,
This bigot who's doing sex crimes sounds good.
I like to find out the backstory. Don't judge a book by its cover. Anyway, right. So he was like Leonardo DiCaprio, but he had a really toxic relationship with his dad, right? And his dad was like, acting's gay, you'll never be a man, and all this shit. So in the height of his massively. His dad was right.
It's one of the gayest jobs.
Yeah, it's up there.
He quit acting, and then he went to be a boxer. But
Right.
spoiler alert, you can't become a professional boxer at 28. It's not happening for you. So he got the shit kicked out of him, and his face got turned to fucking mush from losing all his fights.
It's really
And
funny.
then he came back and he was like, I'm ready to be an actor again. And the whole of Hollywood was like, not with that fucking face, you're not, pal. And so he didn't get work for ages. And then Darren Aronofsky cast him in The Wrestler.
Right.
And he was great in that. And then that led to Sin City. And then now he's like grizzled hard man who's over the hill. That's his fucking, that's his niche, that's his role.
Thank God they rejuvenated the career of that weird, rapey man.
And his career's still going brilliantly because he's in Celebrity Big Brother.
No, he's not anymore. He's been kicked out of it for bad behaviour.
Yeah, he's
Genuinely.
gone. Yeah,
been kicked out,
I mean, he still gets paid either way, doesn't he?
I think you might forfeit some of your fee if you get kicked out for homophobic
I don't
abuse.
think he's going to get. I don't think he's going to get his fee. $500,000. He's the highest paid star.
There must be something in your contract that if you get kicked out for
Yeah, you're not getting it.
You must get, like, at least something must get knocked off.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
They must have
of
written
course.
that in the contract. It's not, it's
Yeah.
not their first rodeo, is it? The producers of this show. Tom, you're a telly person.
I think they just get the fee no matter what, no
Yeah.
matter how long they last. I
Are you
think, I
sure?
think Pamela Anderson did Celebrity Big Brother, and she got $1 million, and she only lasted like 1 day.
Yeah, but that's
we still got the whole thing.
Yeah, but that's getting voted out. That's
oh yeah,
different.
I agree. You,
I think if you get voted out straight away, yeah, sure. But
Yeah.
if you've got kicked out because you've been a weird nonce,
yeah, but also
because otherwise you'd walk in, finger the first person you see, be out with your 200 grand, like see you fucking later.
But no,
Diddled, gone.
You get a lot
in,
of long
diddle, gone.
How great would it be to go in for the handshake
And just go,
then just quickly,
"Whoa!
whoa!
Give me my fee, you stupid cunt. I wouldn't even get through the door. I'd be like, hello, AJ Adudu. Gone.
Oh, God.
Just wanking,
This is the dead man
wanking to the
dip.
house.
I'm feeling the dead man dip. We're 4 minutes in. Although he did say that. Didn't he say to someone, said to him, come over here, and he went, come in, yeah? Like, he literally did that. Like, he did it.
He's a bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
I'm throwing it out there,
Yeah.
right? I don't think he is that bad of a guy. Just
Oh,
a
here we
sec.
go.
Of course
Just
you
a sec.
don't.
Just
Of
a
course
sec.
you don't.
I'm learning so
No,
much
just a
about
sec. Just a sec. I don't think he's a good guy, obviously, but I think that he is an old mental man, and I think the bad people are the producers that have quite clearly spent time with Mickey Rourke, seen him in this position, and gone, "Nah, it'll be fine. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
that'd be
it."
great telly.
Yeah, beyond it'll be fine. They'll be like, fantastic.
But what-
Yeah,
but
they
what
knew.
I
Because,
mean-
like, the only reason I've heard about this series of Big Brother is because he's been a
'Cause
weird
of Mickey
nonce.
Rourke.
Yeah.
But what I mean is, he was a weird, creepy, rapey cunt a month ago.
Yeah.
And 2 months ago, and the producers must have known this. So surely the producers are the bad ones.
I think
for
they can
knowing-
both be bad.
But,
Yeah,
They're all
I
bad.
agree the
Yeah,
producers
yeah,
are bad, but I still think the weird rapey cunt is bad.
yeah, sure. But the thing is Mickey Rourke's getting all the heat. It's them that've done the.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they also took him out of it. They could have just let him carry on fingering everyone. That'd have been really bad.
Yeah.
If he wanted to leave, if you don't let me out, I'll keep fingering him. He said, no, you stay in there, Mickey Rourke. They need fingering.
What would be really bad is if they made it a task. Today, Mickey will be fingering
secret.
all of
It'd be
the
like,
cast.
"Hey,
Jojo Siwa is very annoyed.
Hey, look, come on. We need to earn this luxury shopping budget. Come on. Come on. I know we all want quinoa. Get in there. Get in nice and deep. Get knuckle deep in.
Good news, I've got 6 stars for dinner. Bad news,
Oh, imagine if they kept pulling them out of the vag. It's 3 stars for camp. 4 stars for camp.
My favourite ever thing I saw on Big Brother, I think it was Celebrity, I can't remember. Well, the voiceover just said, Nicola is taking it out on a potato. And it cut to this woman furiously peeling a potato. Just furiously. I've tried to find it so many times.
I've got this running, I don't want to call it, yeah, fuck it, fantasy. I got this running fantasy where I go on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.
Yeah.
And they put me with like animals, you know, like in a box, like I've got to reach a star and it's full of like crickets or whatever.
Sure.
And I put my hand into the box really tentatively and I just smash the box to pieces.
it'd be so funny if you just smashed a rat.
No, just took a crocodile, just broke its back, throw it
I
to
don't
the
think you're
side.
breaking a crocodile.
Freddie's eating the rats that you're in a coffin with. You're like, you don't need to eat these on Freddie. Get them out in the red zone.
Freddie.
Just biting chunks out. Ah!
Right, where's the kangaroo's anus? It's still alive, Freddie.
Eating the other campmates.
Oh.
What, were you not worried about like the edit on trailers? That's on Traitors. That's the thing that fucked me up. Like going on
No.
like Big Brother or that, you can edit me fucking badly. You can make me look a cunt dead easy.
Well, I think the thing I said when I left the show, they said, you know, they ask you, is there anything you're worried about coming out? Is there anything like all this type of stuff? And I said, my only worry is that you don't make me the villain that I was trying to be.
Yeah.
So like, put it all out there. Like I was a bad guy. So like,
Yeah,
you know,
like, I did very much appreciate that. You were very much like the heel of the
I
series.
didn't,
You
yeah, I
lent in.
didn't care.
It's fun.
Well, there was a load of people that they were like, oh, well, I hope that they forgive me. You know, like when you're in like the little diary room.
It's a game.
Well, it's a
Someone
game.
has to be a traitor. It's
Yeah.
what annoys me every series. They're like, if you're a traitor, I will kill myself.
Yeah.
It's like if you got randomly touched in the dark.
Yeah, they don't even get to choose to be a traitor.
No,
so-
you don't
Yeah.
get to choose.
The
No, of
best
course not.
traitors are attractive people.
Yes.
Because
Right.
people
Yeah,
just
I
don't.
agree.
And
So
Paul
the guy,
also.
the guy that you were on with, Harry, is
Yeah, yeah.
and that's literally the reason that he won.
Yeah, 'cause
because
he was
that
better
girl
looking than me.
got pussy blindness, and she was like, "Oh, I know he's a traitor."
Also, he looks
but
thick.
like,
Like Harry looks thick, so you go, oh, he must be thick. But
Yeah.
he's not.
He played it great. He was
Yeah,
perfect.
He played that kind of like boy next door, just a lad's lad, not a big thinker.
Yeah.
But yeah, underneath, like, but the lad's in the military. So like he knew like
There's still some thick cunts in the military. Let's be fucking honest. Not all of them are heroes. That's what I think about Help for Heroes. Like, not all of you. One of you must not have just been looking where they were going. One of you was not paying attention. You know, it's Help for Heroes and also some people who were just accidentally injured.
He lost his leg in basic training.
Yeah. There's definitely there's loads of heroes and also a couple of divs.
Yeah. That's why they joined the army.
there's a massive sign.
Yeah, I know a lot of mates who joined the army because they didn't get any GCSEs. You know, like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Hey, I nearly hit that mark. I left school and I was like, I had no GCSEs, no qualifications. I thought, what am I going to do? And I remember in St. Helens, there was a Marine that came into the school and we did like a Marine training day, how to read, it wasn't the hardest Marine, like how to read a compass and then how to go over a hill and like snipe, you know, like look at people. And I was like, this might be my job. I'm going to go in the Marines. And I actually went to remember, I don't think they have them in towns anymore because towns don't really exist, but there was like army shops.
Yeah.
They
you
had
would
them in
go
every shit town.
every shit town would have an army shop, and you would go in there, and my parents took me in, and like you're signing your kids away, basically, isn't it? And I was this close from saying I'm just going to go in the army.
Yeah, everyone in my family was military up to this soft ass. Like, I have very much broken that chain. I can't be on time for everything. I have a real problem with authority. I'm too big for trenches. Like, no one's making a fucking 7-foot trench.
You're a
we'd be dead.
vegetarian. I don't think you're going to be good at killing.
I'm vegetarian. This is it. I'm an absolute fanny. I'd be be one of the ones sat in the trench writing poems.
See, I think I'd be great, except for my physical limitations.
Yeah.
Mentally,
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah,
there.
you're there,
Yeah, you'd love to kill. It's just you can't run or walk or move.
So I think I'd be. Yeah, I'd wait for them to come to me.
Yeah. If the enemy happened to wander past you, they're fucked.
And you had a hammer.
Yeah. I'm taking a kneecap. I think I'd be a good torturer.
Oh, yeah.
I think
You'd be one of
so.
the guys back at the camp fucking people up. Yeah.
Inglorious Bastards, that's where I see you. I
Yes.
see you as like a little pack, maybe like 5 or 6 of people like you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
hard to find, isn't it? And then you're just going around, with like,
You'd be Mengelev.
I don't
yeah.
see you with a gun though. I
I
don't
think
think
with
you're
like
not,
what, like car battery?
I think you're
Pliers
you're kind of
pulling
like,
off fingernails.
I can't imagine you just shooting someone.
No. I like get up close and personal.
Like baseball bat with like the barbed wire, like Mankind. Do you remember Mankind? You're like kind
I
of
get
like
a sock.
Yeah,
just
he's
to choke him out.
He is a big fat freak.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, mate. Imagine the people's elbow in wartime.
Different guy.
No, I mean, like, just wrestling moves and that, innit?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I know wrestling. Wrestling's fun.
Oh, I loved wrestling back in the day. I wanted to be a wrestler back in the day as well.
Yeah. Did you not realise when you were younger that you were a skinny ginger?
I know,
I'm going to be in the Marines or a wrestler. Probably one of those two.
I think there's confidence and then it's just borderline delusional, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, I might be a male model.
Yeah.
I might go into modelling. It's like you've got acne and you're 9 foot tall.
I had
Can't do it.
I had a brief. I think I might have spoken about this before on the podcast. But
Don't say you had a brief stint of being a model.
No. I had a brief stint at wanting to be a tailor for a while.
You know, Freddie.
I reckon it was maybe half a year.
I'm with you on that. Savile, you get obsessed with like Savile Row and all that stuff. Same.
Well, I'm quite into
You
my.
can tell by how beautifully dressed you are.
Well, no, I don't want to be one now. If I did, if life had turned out a different way, I'd be sat here in a suit.
Yeah.
What
I
happened,
mean, no, I
Freddie?
think I'd probably be a tailor.
Yeah.
What do you think happened at
So
that point?
I know
then?
exactly what happened.
Okay.
Went to take my options in year 9, and I was like, I should probably take textiles.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
then
oh, here we
one
go.
of my
One of your mates called you gay?
One of my mates went, "Oh, have you heard about? Oh, fuck it, this was his real name. Have you heard about Alex Ty? He's taking textiles. He's proper gay." And I was like, "That is a gay thing to do, isn't
It's
it?"
a great surname,
And
though,
that
for textiles,
dream
isn't it?
died there. It literally died there. I was like, I don't want to be called gay. I guess I should probably do
And
something
now
else.
your entire job is being called gay.
Because you're gay.
Do you know what? I had a similar thing.
Yeah.
I wanted to be an actor.
How many wanted to be's have you had?
Oh,
You
mate.
don't follow through on much, do you?
No, it's true. Like, I wanted to be an actor.
Didn't even fall through to the end of the Traitors.
That wasn't my choice, though, was it? I was backstabbed. How dare they? But I wanted to be an actor in school, and I went to the drama club. Was in a hall afterwards, and I was walking there with my 2 mates, and we walked there for a laugh to go and disturb all the drama kids.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to get involved, and I walked through, and I remember seeing all the teachers, and they were like, "Oh, okay, Paul, come and sit down." And I ran out with my 2 mates, and then just as I was walking out, I had the teachers saying, "Paul, come back," and my 2 mates going, "It's a bit gay if you want to go and do that." And then what I did in the middle is I turned around and I went, a womp bomb doo wop, a wop bamboo. And then I ran off. And then that was my success.
That you had a little audition.
Because I've done a little audition. So the teacher knows that I could have
okay.
probably acted. But then I ran off, so I was still rock hard.
God,
with my
that's the
mates.
kid that got away.
Yeah.
I would imagine that that's the gayest of all options.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won bomb doo wopped.
I didn't want to look gay, so I just threw a couple of jazz hands.
Yeah, why didn't I go? But so I always think if I went in there for that session there, I could have been, Mickey Rourke today.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day-Lewis. I could have been that, couldn't I? How many people have made that joke in life?
Just do the gay thing. Just do the gay thing. There's loads of things that are gay,
That's
and it's
good
funny
advice.
to point them out, but just do the gay thing. Loads of gay things are fun. Suck off your mate. Have a nice time.
I
Get
did a gay
over
thing.
it.
I did drama at school. No, my mates called me gay, but loads of girls in the class. It was brilliant.
Yeah, I had the same
Hanging
thing, though.
around all
I
the
wanted
fake
to be in a play, but I thought it was a bit gay. I had the same thing. And look,
What,
Yeah.
what play did you want to be
I
in?
don't know. No, I can't remember. But, I just remember that thing. Yeah. It was
I was in
hard thing.
Joseph in his Technicolor Dreamcoat. I was
yeah.
Reuben,
Yeah,
the eldest of the children of Israel.
right. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Biggest part, isn't it?
Yeah,
Nailed-
just kicking fuck out of the eldest child of Gaza.
I close my eyes and stand there shooting. Whoa.
All the people are looted. All your homes are ours.
Oh.
I feel like we're on the right side to make that joke, though. I think that's okay.
Power to the people.
Yeah. Free Palestine. We can say that here, can't
You
we?
can say what you want, mate.
Yeah.
I say
free
free
Israel if you
free
want.
Israel. Yeah.
Oh, no. It's like the cast of Snow White. Yep.
Paul, do you like bins?
I love bins.
Right, let's watch some bins.
That's a good segue.
That's a pretty good segue,
Oh
isn't
my
it?
God, so it's like we brought this up.
What's your favourite bins? Mine's Tom.
It's all right. Our producer, best in the
no.
game, he'll find.
He would have had this ready in the time that he had.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There
it
we
is.
go.
There it is.
So this is an account, and we're bringing this up for no reason whatsoever. You've got no affiliation to Congleton.
Let's just look at the most recent one.
Sat quietly in the town centre for longer than you
Hexagon
probably
bit. Is it
think.
Hexagon? Oh,
It's
it's
on
not.
Lawton Street, it's opposite the Cenotaph, in between the two pubs, the Old King's Arms and the Prince of Wales. Now check out this lovely octagonal shape and have a look at the year 1993. This bin is older than all of these celebrities.
It's old enough to shag.
I don't think that if you're fucking a bin, I don't think that's what they get you on.
You don't want to
They're
be
like,
a
"This
pedo
bin's-
bin fucker.
This bin's underage.
So this is a guy that walks around reviewing bins.
Yeah, not just reviewing, he sort of illuminates you about the bins. He does. He's got videos about basically every bin in Congleton.
I don't like the celebrities he's named.
Why?
Chesney
just-
from Coronation Street's a weird one, isn't it?
It says a lot. If you're listing like Harry Styles,
Yeah.
Meghan Trainor, KSI, and then
Harry Kane? That's a good one.
You're
Okay,
just gutted you're
it
not
wa-
on the list, aren't you?
why
But
would you
you're
not?
older than the bin, I would guess.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
They asked him if he wanted to be on the list, and he went,
Oh yeah. Oh, I am older than the bin.
You're older than
I'm
the bin.
not, 1987.
Yeah.
Otherwise I'd definitely be there. But if you're listing Chesney alongside Justin Bieber and Dua Lipa, there's something going on in your head.
Right. I
And
think
he's
he's
put
just trying to add
Chesney.
some British ones in.
But he's above Ariana Grande.
KSI, that fucking cunt.
Who's Perry Edwards?
I've no idea.
Perry
who
Edwards is Little Mix.
Yeah, Little Mix, yeah.
Oh, obviously.
It's just a
How do you not know
very
the members
weird-
of Little Mix, Tom, you idiot?
Yeah,
You, a middle-aged man, should definitely know the members of Little Mix.
Everyone knows the members of Little Mix. There's Perry Edwards, there's the fat minging one that always cries, and the two others. Those are...
That's Little Mix, right?
Yeah. Those are the members. Perry Edwards,
Fat minging one.
fat minging one.
That always cries.
She's
Always
not
cries.
actually fat. She's
Just
actually...
minging.
She's just minging now. And then the two others.
But if you don't call her fat, she won't cry, and then that's...
Yeah.
And then she might
Yeah,
get
it's
thinner. Which,
Yeah.
I'm not here for that bit.
Am I wrong? Thanks, Paul. Cheers.
I think she's good looking. I think she's a good looking girl.
No, but the thing is she's done a band
Don't
with...
shout no.
She's done a band with...
No, hear me out. Like it's the thesis.
three better looking, like what she needed to do is sort of form a band with like Susan Boyle, Michelle McManus.
I will die on the hill that the ginger one from Girls Aloud is well fit.
I think she's
That
beautiful.
one's mental. Like, I will die on that hill.
Here's
I
how
will die on that hill. And look, all right, as a good man, I will gladly pump you ragged, right? I want to prove...
I'd shag all of them, including the dead one.
Here's how we're going to prove
That can't make it in, can it?
That's nowhere near the worst thing we've
That's
said.
getting clipped.
Oh, no.
Here's how we're going to prove that the fat minging one from Little Mix is fat and minging.
Right.
I'm going to Google fat minger Little Mix, and we'll see which one pops up.
All right.
Fat minger Little Mix.
Uh.
There she is. Stay awake.
Do you know what? To be honest, like I know there's the joke
Just
about
her.
it. I know there's the joke about that. She's fucking well fit. She's beautiful.
She is
She's
beautiful.
gorgeous. If you saw her on a night out, you'd be like, she is stunning. Like, but it's
No.
because she's in an industry where that is considered less fit.
She looks better now, but she looks like she's had a load of surgery.
Yeah, but what do
Not
we
my
look
type.
like?
Those sort of
Yeah,
like
it's not
me
my
and those sort of women, oil and water. I'm in the market for your goss, your freaks, your weirdos.
Her at her absolute worst would be 10 times fitter than the fittest woman I've ever smelt.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
But you're
Yeah.
the fat minging one from this podcast.
Yeah, there's Rob Mulholland, the fat minging one, and the two others.
Do you know what?
I'm the good-looking ginger one. This is all gone full circle. This is great.
Like, there'll be a podcast in 20 years with someone going, you know what, Paul Gorton's fit and I will die on that hill.
Now I know how it feels. I stand with Jesse Nelson.
Oh, yeah, did that hurt? Did it?
Yeah, it did actually. Do you know what,
That's
Jesse? You
funny.
were right to quit the band.
But then, yeah, if that's not attractive, then we've got absolutely no chance in life. Surely.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to be in a girl band.
Yeah. There are different standards.
Different
That's
levels,
true. Yeah,
isn't it?
that's true. Actually.
Anyway, I've upset enough people this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Segue.
Go on. What have you, who have you
So
upset?
I was doing a couple of shows for Paul Smith. I was doing the opening at the Leicester De Montfort Hall in Leicester, which, by the way, I think is the nicest venue I've ever played. It's fucking amazing.
Wow.
Like, it's so beautiful.
How many people is it?
It's about, I think it's about 2,000.
Wow.
But they are literally on top of you. Like, it's really, really close. There's big balconies either side.
2,000 men on top of him.
It's beautiful.
Hated that.
It's absolutely beautiful. I didn't quit my dream.
The gay
of
Lily
being
Phillips.
Billy Phillips.
Hey up, I'm Billy Phillips, and I'm going to wank off 2,000 men. Come here, you dirty bastards.
There is no queue. You can walk in.
I'll come to you.
No one's waiting.
Billy Phillips, the wanking general.
I'm working on 2,000 men door to door.
Hey up, Billy Phillips here. Do you want wanking off?
It's your husband in love. Send him down. Do you want the glove?
It was a really nice gig. It was fucking beautiful.
Oh, sorry, mate.
On the
Seriously.
Wednesday,
Sorry.
no, this happens all the time.
Yeah,
don't worry.
he's so used to it.
On the
But
on
what's
the,
this? Soup.
on the Wednesday in particular, I absolutely fucking battered it.
Right.
And usually what happens is at the end I say, if you like it, follow us on Instagram. And you get some people that follow you, and you get a few people that send nice messages. This is the first time that I had a couple of people who were very, very upset with me.
Wow.
So just going to read them out.
It's not the first time you've had people very upset with you. It's the first time they've bothered to message you.
Yeah.
Okay, so first message. I'm really appalled at your show.
It's a strong
bad
start.
innit?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the second bit is going to tell you exactly why.
They could have left it at that, to be fair.
Yeah.
But then
Pretty
you don't know
tells
if it's
everything.
whether it's because it's not funny or because he's
I'll
so
go
ugly.
on.
No. Ready
Oh,
for this?
right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really appalled at your show.
Because you were so fat and gay.
As a transgender person,
Ah, right.
So it's your opening joke
Yeah.
they're upset with.
it is not something to joke about. I think you really need to think about your audience. Paul Smith fans.
Yeah.
It's Paul's audience.
Yeah. Because I cannot be the only person that was sat there listening and feeling very offended by your choice of words. It's not nice to speak about gender and genitalia to an audience. Quite frankly, it's disgusting.
Sorry, if comedians stop talking about genitalia, we've got nothing.
Yeah.
We've got nothing. It's 90% cocks
It's
and
built
vag.
on dick jokes.
It really is.
Yeah.
That is the foundations upon which we stand.
I think you need to question what you're saying before doing a show like that. The next one is when I think it's disgusting how you think it's funny, all capital letters.
Okay, is this the same person?
No,
It's different.
separate person.
It could be. Might have switched accounts. Just transitioned between.
Funny to make jokes about trans people and body shaming people sat watching you tonight in Leicester. Not impressed. You have no idea how many people you have hurt and upset. Now, the fact that they've named body shaming is interesting because can you guess what this person looks like?
Fat.
They are actually too big for their own profile picture, Steve. They're too big for their own
The
profile
face is
picture.
too wide for the circle.
So
If you can't get your head in a circle,
so
that's pretty bad.
so
That's a pretty accommodated shape.
That's tough.
It's a tough
I
look.
mean, I've known people that get cities into that. Like,
You can get the New York skyline into a circle.
Yeah, you can go. Look, that's the Arc de Triomphe. You know?
Our planet is a circle.
What annoys me the most out of that, and I see it a lot, is you don't know how many people. People can't just be pissed off for themselves anymore.
I know, it has to be others.
It's all
Yeah, yeah,
everyone's now going to be angry with you. I
Yeah.
got that on the Traitors. So many people were like, "Oh, so many people are going to be upset with you. I can't believe you would do this." And it's like, you speak on behalf of you because there's probably loads of big people that have watched that and gone, "Oh yeah, it's great.
Well,
It's funny."
Most people get that it's a game and you're having a laugh.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly right.
But then, like, most people who write letters are very dense either way.
Yeah,
They're
it's
either
true.
the loveliest, thickest golden Labrador sort of person, or they are an angry knobhead.
Well,
you know?
look,
yeah.
obviously, I replied.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Brilliant.
see, this is where me and Freddie are very different. I don't reply to anything. so I
Yeah,
don't
I'm not
care.
a replier. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I care very deeply, and I want to make sure that these people get a good experience every time. So,
Yeah.
I responded, and I responded. So it starts off all in bold. Auto response from chatbot AI.
Funny.
Congratulations, you have won 4 free tickets to see Freddy Quinne live in 2025. To proceed, please tell us the name of the town or city you'd like the tickets to be in. To cancel, reply stop. And they replied, no thanks. And I put again, auto response from chatbot AI. You have selected Basingstoke. And then I thought, our next show in Basingstoke is 26th of the 12th, 2025. So Boxing Day. To confirm, reply confirm. To cancel, reply stop. And they replied stop. And I put auto response from chatbot AI. Basingstoke has now been confirmed for you. Would you like to purchase 4 additional tickets for £129.99 purchased through Google Play or Apple Pay? To reply, click confirm. To cancel, reply stop. And then they block me.
Oh dear. Well,
Well done.
you're
Thank you.
definitely the bigger man in that sense, mate.
Thank you. I think they've
He always
learned,
is.
Literally.
I think they've learned a very valuable lesson about inclusiveness.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well done, you. This episode is brought to you by O'Donnell Moonshine, our friends who are also sponsoring Dead Meat this year. Moonshine is semi-legal alcohol from the past. It's what they used to have in the Prohibition era.
And they're in these lovely, stylish little mason jars. And
Very stylish.
Here's the important bit. They come from all different sorts of proofs, all the way from 17% for the pussies, right the way to 72% alcohol.
man strength. Proper man strength. 72%.
Tom, you've had a few. What they like?
I drank it very irresponsibly, and they are strong as shit, but they are delicious. It did the job. It did the job.
That's the only way to drink, I say, Tom, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And if you want to drink it responsibly, this is definitely the way to do it.
Yeah. Do it in style with a cool drink that feels a bit naughty.
They're really strong and they're massive.
Yeah. The big old jars.
They are huge as well.
If you
And
drink a draught of that 72% strength, you will die. That's how good it is.
there's over 20 different flavours as well. So there's something for everybody to like and enjoy. The best flavours are Tough Nut and Very Cherry. Those are the best-selling ones. Tough Nut tastes like Ferrero Rocher. Very Cherry tastes like Mr. Kipling. It's great. So if you want to get some, if you want to get ordering and support them who are supporting the podcast, head over to o'donnellmoonshine.co.uk. And if you use the discount code DEADMEN10 at checkout, you get 10% off.
I'm going to now do the secret symbol that means this is actually a good product. We're not actually lying about this one. We actually like O'Donnell. They're really good.
It's a great secret signal.
Yeah,
No one will work this out.
It's not secret signal. If you don't see this, the advert's shit. So this one we mean. It's actually good. O'Donnell's is class. Get involved.
Hey, Rob.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing Saturday the 30th of August 2025?
I was planning on burning down an immigration centre, but is there anything else better going on?
Well, there's not anything better.
No. There's nothing more worthwhile.
But my pitch would be to do that the day before.
Right.
And then on Saturday the 30th, come to Dead Meat.
I should do that, seeing as I'm organising that festival and will be appearing at it.
It's in Manchester in Didsbury Sports Club, same place as last time.
Which is now not underwater anymore, thanks to us. We raised loads of money. We saved it.
Driest place in the country now.
Yeah.
Bigger,
Freddie's mum's fanny after I'm done with her.
bigger, better, faster, stronger. Look,
Faster than ever, gayer than ever, more Muslim than ever.
first time there was over 600 people came.
Yeah.
This time we're looking at double those figures. We've sold loads of tickets already, but tickets are still available. You can get them via our website, deadmentalkpod.com.
It's comedy, it's chaos, it's free tattoos, it's violence, there's fire. It's going to be sick. deadmentalkpod.com. Get your tickets. We'll see you there August 30th.
We hope you're enjoying this week's episode of Dead Men Talking. If you're not signed up already, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/deadmentalkpod. Just for a little sample, just a little sort of amuse-bouche of what you're missing out on. Here is a sample clip from a previous Patreon episode.
Yeah, and like a free sample, Freddie's going to have 4 of them.
The wild world of hot wifing. The kink couples swear save their marriages.
It is basically being a cook, but it's for people who don't want to say that they are a cook.
Yeah.
Hot wifing has one very specific dynamic. A straight married man encouraging his wife to hook up with other people. It's less about humiliation and more about empowerment.
That's bullshit.
Right.
The idea really got kickstarted with an app and website called Wifey. You get a little taste of what my life is like. He gets to see how well it rides.
It's like I have an amazing car that people get to test drive and then give me back.
I don't want to lend my car to like my neighbour.
If someone drove my car, then afterwards they went, that car drives really nice.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Thanks. Also,
Yeah,
I'd be
buy
quite...
one then. Get your own.
I'd be like, thanks for that, but did you have to come in it? Because unfortunately, my car is now covered in cum.
imagine if you know, when you went to Australia,
Yeah.
if when you came back, I went, it's good to have you back, Rob.
Yeah.
And by the way,
Yeah.
let me just say how lucky of a man you are.
Thank you. I
Because
am very lucky. Yeah.
Having sex with your missus was wonderful.
Right. If it was specifically you who'd have sex with my missus, I'd Chris Benoit, me, and her, and you. I just couldn't take that. I
And
can't.
then the podcast will be all mine.
Yeah, I can't live in a world where I've been cooked by you
And the dog.
and the dog. I'd have to take everyone out.
The basic idea is to show off how hot your wife is in bed. It'll be really cool for him to see me with 2 hot guys just living my best life, said Sienna, Logan's wife.
Yeah, that's really cool. That'd be great for me. I'd love that. Oh, God, it'd be so cool to watch my missus get fucked by 2 guys. That'd be great and wouldn't it all make me cry. I'd literally burst into tears if I saw that. I'd just walk in and be like, why? No, stop it!
You would look and go, pretty cool.
Great. Are you enjoying yourself, lads? Yeah? Everyone having a great time? Pretty cool, isn't she?
Just make sure you send her back in good condition, clean the cum off her.
Hot wifing's the best.
Yeah.
Hasn't ruined my life one bit.
Yeah, it is literally the worst thing I could imagine seeing, I think.
Yeah,
It's right up there with like the last things I want to see.
I'd rather find my wife dead.
It's a toss-up.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up.
Have you brought anything?
I brought loads of stuff,
What have you
mate.
brought?
Loads of stories. Let's have a little look. I found loads of stuff in the news. Let's have a little click, Tom.
This is a
There you
great
go.
pod, this, by the way, isn't
Thank you very much, mate. I'm happy with like literally any of these.
I mean, I'm drawn to Dog Vomit Toby.
I think we've already read that story. If we scroll right down to the bottom, start from the bottom.
Oh, Toby.
I think
thought it
we've
said
already had that
Tubin.
story. So
Toby.
scroll right down to
Oh,
the
yeah, we
bottom.
have,
Right, let's start with Bikers Against Child Abuse. Right.
I mean, that sounds wholesome.
yeah, they're an organisation called Bikers Against Child Abuse. And can you guess what happened?
One of them.
Oh, my days.
Vice President of Bikers Against Child Abuse arrested for sex crimes against children.
It's the perfect cover. Tell you who I hate: people who fuck kids.
He also can't ride a bike.
He turns up on a push bike, like lads.
Hey!
We all hate pedos, right?
These are stabilizers.
Wait, hold on. That isn't a real bike. He's sat on a dog and just saying brum brum brum. Holding on to its ears.
And he's become the vice president.
He's riding a dog around fucking kids. This is the opposite of everything we stand for.
Oh, he's never going to get president, is he?
Yeah, I think this might help hurt his electoral chances.
The vice president of the Buffalo chapter of Bikers Against Child Abuse.
Wait a minute. The Buffalo chapter. How many chapters are there?
I imagine they have them all over. It's a big thing in like biker things to like
Yeah, they
be like
pick-
anti-nonce.
Yeah.
It is a thing though that like it's a sad fact of the world that like nowhere has a higher percentage of nonces than anti-nonce groups.
Yeah.
It's just the
True,
perfect
actually.
cover.
Yeah,
Nonces
yeah.
are smart. That's why they end up being like in fucking Parliament and in like on TV and in in these high positions because they want to bum kids and they're
Because
class at it.
I've said this a million times before. Like, if I met somebody for the first time, they were like, "Hi, my name's Greg, and I don't fuck kids." I'd be like, "He fucks kids."
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's such a weird
Oh,
thing.
right.
Because it's
Yeah, yeah,
implicit.
yeah.
It's an implicit stance.
Why are
Yeah,
you
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about fucking kids
Exactly.
that much?
Like, it's
Yeah, yeah,
weird
yeah.
that you have to make it your whole personality. Like,
Unless you got nonced. But then also the people who have been nonced more likely to be a nonce.
Yeah,
I just
yeah, yeah.
assume everyone isn't a nonce. No,
Right.
like it's my go-to.
Oh, I
thing.
assume everyone is.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And I'm like, do you want to see some pictures?
Oh my god.
Right. So the vice president of Buffalo chapter of Bikers Against Child Abuse was arrested Wednesday for sex
Buffalo
crime.
pedo. Noncing on the children.
tiny little bum holes.
Filled with a big man. And we ride, we ride a bike, we ride a bike, a brum, brum.
Oh,
Sorry,
God.
Tom, read that sentence.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, can we call this episode Buffalo Pedo? But that might get taken about by YouTube.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to help us on YouTube.
John Tadaro, 49. of
Magician.
Ta-da! I'm going to make this dick disappear.
Now watch your virginity, and it's gone. Whoa.
John Tadaro, 49, of Amherst, was allegedly found to be in possession of child pornography following an internet crimes against children investigation. He was also
Read the word.
disseminating child pornography.
Yeah, and inseminating it.
I've never heard that word before.
Well, disseminating.
Disseminate.
Yeah.
What do you think it means?
I think it probably means sharing.
Yeah, sort of spreading it out. Yeah, giving it out.
Because I know that's a crime.
Yeah. Tom learns new words every week on this podcast.
Yeah, but he was saying that too much like he didn't know the word.
Oh, he has
like
no
he's
idea.
Covering.
He has no idea.
Are you sure he
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
covering of like, oh, I'll just pretend that I don't know what this word means because I'm part of it.
Oh,
Do you know what
right,
I
because
mean?
he does a lot of disseminating.
yeah.
Right,
What
I'm
does
okay.
what does that even mean?
Well, he's actually.
Well, surely I'd do that with the word child pornography.
Well, I think you'd
Rather
know
than
what that meant.
disseminated.
I think it's more guilty looking if someone goes, "Oh, have you got any child porn?" You go, "What's that?"
yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
Never heard of that in my life.
I understand the word child. I don't understand the word porn, but together.
Do you mean my kid fucking videos?
Oh.
I disseminate them all the time.
I disseminated in my pants once.
Police said Tadaro would have had opportunities to be around children in his role. The Backer website says at least 2 members must be present to meet with the child to protect against accusations of child abuse.
Fucking hell.
Background checks are necessary to become members.
Yeah, the problem is with a background check, it only checks if you've got caught.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
check that they
yeah,
actually
yeah.
are a pedo.
Like a good criminal
yeah,
has a good background check.
exactly. If you're a class pedo, there's going to be no paper trail, So it's just not enough, is it? But yeah, there you go. Bikers Against Child Abuse.
It's the
Fucking
death
hell.
sentence in it.
Yeah.
Well, I'd bring back the death penalty, I think. Would you bring it back?
No, I don't, because I think the courts are really shit, and loads of people get
Oh, so
falsely
loads of people
convicted
get
all the
killed.
time.
Yeah.
And like,
Look
yeah,
at Lucy Letby.
yeah,
She
yeah,
would
the-
definitely have the death penalty if he's around.
100%, and like she's 100% innocent. There's more come out on that as well, like yesterday. So like, I am convinced Lucy Letby is the victim of like the worst miscarriage of justice the country's ever fucking seen.
Really,
Ironic.
really
Yeah.
poor use of words.
I think she did it, but I think we should let her off anyway.
What
Judy
is,
for life.
is she the one that killed a load of kids?
Allegedly. Well, convicted of it, but I think it's bollocks. The latest thing to come out is, there was the witness who said that she was standing over a kid as he died and did nothing.
Yeah.
Right, so that was a doctor who said that. He's the only witness who's given any sort of like medical evidence at all in the trial. And that was his statement, that she had not called for help at all and was just standing over this dying kid doing nothing. But in that doctor's notes from the same day as it happened, it says, I was called to assist by Nurse Letby.
Oh.
That's his own notes on the same day. So that's bollocks. The note that she wrote saying that she did it was bollocks because that was a psychological exercise. There is zero medical evidence that any murders happened at all. Every single death has been explained by a natural cause. There was a load of vulnerable babies on that unit, and basically the NHS and that unit have just covered up their own incompetence by having a scapegoat. It's
Oh my
fucked.
God.
It's fucked, mate. Yeah.
I did not know any of this.
Mate, I'm deep into it. I'm
Are
going.
ya?
I'm going deep.
You've gone deeper than he went into Rourke.
yeah.
I didn't even go deeper than that.
Yeah, I just think it's so fucked. And every time there's more information coming out of it, it blows my mind. It's like the fucking saddest, most horrible fucking thing. Because obviously all these families have been through the worst thing ever, and they're just looking for an answer and justice, and they've just been lied to. And I think that's even more fucked. Anyway, not very funny.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Well, Lucy, if you're listening, we're big champions of you, and if you get out, then you can come right on the podcast.
Oh, I'd have her on in a minute. Honestly, I've said this before. I think within 6 months of her getting out, she'll be on Celebrity Big Brother.
No. OnlyFans.
Yeah.
OnlyFans for real. Like Lucy let be OnlyFans. She's
Yeah, but it'll
she'd
happen.
make $1 million straight away.
Yeah.
then
Anyways,
you-
I've got some more stories for you that are a little bit more, a little lighter, hopefully.
She does an OnlyFans, and you sign up, and the video is a
Let's go
booting
to
a baby in the face.
Want something a bit like.
Hang on, Rob just said he's got some lighter stories.
Yeah, so let's go to
called-
Fritzl.
One's called Fritzl, one's called Nazi Penis.
Can we do Nazi penis?
You know I can read the titles of these.
Whichever one you want. Yeah, let's do
Let's go,
Nancy
Nancy
Penis.
Penis.
Yeah, I don't even remember what this story is. Yeah. I've had so many. Oh, here we go.
Queensland surgeon fined for sharing photo of patient's swastika tattooed penis.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a weird place to get it, innit? If you could
I think
Yeah.
it's the best place. If you're going to get one, because it's not going to be out all the time.
Sure, but the problem with it is you're going to cockblock yourself a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Because, like, you know, there's going to be so many times that you're getting down to it and you're like, she's going to be into this. And you go, huh?
Yeah.
Nazi
No,
cock.
no, no.
And she goes, I'm a Jew.
I'll tell you what you do. You cover it with a bit of foundation,
Right.
and then you fuck,
And it
then
just
the foundation
smears off.
rubs off, and she's like, "I fucked a Nazi."
Yeah.
It's a weird place
And
to
then
get
she
it
goes,
done.
it's like you won a prize.
Well, like a scratch
scratch
card.
card.
There's 3 swastikas in a row.
But who's doing the tattooing?
Yeah.
And who's agreeing to put it like, I want a swastika?
Yeah.
I presume it's a Nazi tattooist.
It's got to be. Most
got- it's
tattooers
gotta
are.
be.
Most
It's a
tattooists
Nazi
aren't doing
tattooist.
that.
His speciality is just numbers on arms.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
It must have cost a lot of money because, like, tattoo artists definitely put a like gross bit of your body tax on tattoos.
Yeah.
If you're getting your dick done, it's going to cost you.
A little bit more, yeah.
And like for someone who's doing a swastika, that's not everyone who's doing it. You know, that's a very
Yeah.
niche market. But like, yeah,
But why on the penis?
I don't get it either.
Like,
That's real dedication to being a Nazi. To be fair, you are fucking committed to the cause.
But imagine being the woman that's found her dream man.
Yeah.
She's like, this guy is perfect for me. And then she's going, I'm going to give him a blowjob.
Yeah,
And she goes like this, and then she sees that.
yeah. It's like
She's
the Nuremberg rally.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it? It's like, oh my God, what a dream guy. You love him.
I'm going to be honest
What
with
it
you.
should have done is just done a little arm down his penis so it heiled when he got a boner.
I'm going to shaved his pubes into a little Hitler mustache. I'm going to be honest. If I ever got the chance to
Don't stick up for him.
If I ever got the chance to have sex with Margot Robbie, and let's be fair, there's still time.
Yeah.
If I got like Margot Robbie naked and I saw that just above her vagina there was a swastika,
Yeah.
I would not be put off at all.
Oh no, I would pretend I've not seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then,
Oh no, even if she went, do you like my swastika?
I'd be like, that's great.
This is
yeah,
the best tattoo I've ever seen, Margot.
Yeah,
but that's
I had a very
men.
similar situation happen when I shagged a very racist goth.
Oh,
when
yeah,
I
you
was
did,
like,
didn't you?
yeah.
Go on.
I went back to a girl's house when I was at uni and she had like Screwdriver posters on her wall. Now, Screwdriver are a very racist punk band.
Oh, okay.
If you're into them, you know what they're about. They've
Right,
got
okay.
songs like that are called Gas the Juice. They're
my
not
God.
subtle with it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
She was like this Italian goth and she was well fit. So I was like, So what I resolved to do, which I think was the correct choice in hindsight, was still sleep with her, just do it badly.
Oh, okay.
I ended up jizzing really quickly, and I was like, "Well, that solved it." I was like, "That's perfect. That's absolutely
Yeah,
the best
you've got
scenario."
fun.
Finally
out
come
of
in
it.
handy.
Finally, my premature ejaculation has done some good.
It's a bad, like, superhero power, though. isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
I was
like-
very progressively jizzing in about half a minute. So there you go. I jizzed for equality.
I think there's definitely a graph that could sort of like show like
Fitness versus racism.
and how fit you have to be in order to ignore that shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone on a second date with her, but I was like,
Yeah, but it's
Did
this,
you- did
this
you go
is
the
men
other-
and women, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, women can do almost anything. Isn't that a Jimmy Carr joke from years ago? Like, she
Probably.
could have shot you
yeah.
and then take her clothes off,
Yeah.
and you'd still...
Well, luckily,
I only get ick after I've come.
Yeah.
luckily we have a woman in the studio. Madison, how not racist would a man have to be?
Before you wouldn't shag them. How like anti-racist would they have to
Well,
be
this-
before you were not interested?
I don't know.
So if a guy,
I feel like there was an easier answer to that.
if a guy was your dream man, he's your perfect guy,
Yeah.
right?
But he's like, I hate racism.
But he was like, I hate Filipinos, just Filipinos, no other race, Filipinos only. Are you willing to overlook that?
No.
No, for your perfect man. He's perfect in every other
Perfect
way.
man, and you're standing up for the Filipinos.
He cares too much about other people. Can't be asked.
Right, so here's the thing, right?
Wow,
There's a tragic
okay.
backstory. His mother and father were killed by a Filipino. And that's why he hates them.
Then that's the people who killed his parents.
No,
No,
but
he was killed by all Filipinos. They all joined in.
All of them.
All of them joined in at once.
Maybe I'd understand.
It's like a Orient Express.
Yeah, they
like
passed him
murder
around
style.
and bummed him one
They
by
all
one.
did it. What about gingers? He
No,
hates
that's
all gingers.
Oh no, that's a perfectly
No.
acceptable,
We're
understandable.
not we're the last of the unprotected species. It's like
Yeah.
the red panda
Yeah.
has more rights than what we do.
We've got to laugh at someone.
Yeah, it's true,
Yeah,
isn't it? When
yeah.
will we have our stamp?
Well, it's because you're the most white, so it's actually fine.
We are the most white.
Yeah.
So it's totally fine. We're actually punching up by abusing gingers.
I can't wait for the day. It's like, oh, you can't say that about ginger people, actually.
Yeah, there's already been a bit of that in the ether, and I think everyone's just gone, fuck off. It's
no, we're not doing that.
gingers and gypsies. Like, those are the only two that everyone's like, it's fine.
Do you ever see a ginger gypsy?
Oh no, they'd get their head kicked off. A ginger gypsy would be drowned at birth, wouldn't it?
There must be something. It's like Irish.
The witch trials would come back.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have ever seen a ginger gypsy.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Write in
they-
the comments below. Have you ever seen a ginger gypsy?
Yeah, I wonder if they would be or wouldn't be good at tarmacking.
Yeah. No, we couldn't get them out in the sun.
Exactly, that's
Yeah,
it.
we could only work through winter. That's
Yeah,
the only thing,
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
When
yeah.
you can't tarmac. Yeah.
September to March. You want your ginger gypsy.
Anyway, back to this story.
Aren't leprechauns technically
What?
ginger gypsies?
Aren't leprechauns?
I think technically they don't exist.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Aren't they technically
Technically
ginger
they
gypsies?
They're Irish.
They don't travel. They just sit on a golden pot.
They're always robbing gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're Irish and they're ginger. Yeah. Solved.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Right, perfect, yeah.
What's the next bit?
An orthopedic surgeon has been reprimanded and fined $10,000 after sharing a photo of a comatose patient's penis.
What does an orthopedic surgeon do?
I don't know.
Orthopedic.
What's
thought that was
orthopedic?
feet.
I thought it was feet as well.
Yeah.
No. It's bones, isn't it?
Oh, is it? No, that's osteo. Google it, Tom.
It's your throat, isn't it?
Orthopedic. I don't know what that
Ortho.
is. Ortho.
It's
what's
definitely
ortho?
feet in it.
I think it is.
Acute injuries.
Chronic arthritic. Okay, it's bones and joints.
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
you
so
were right.
us.
You were right.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So like bones and joints. So it could be around. I was just wondering why it was around the dick.
Well, hold
He
on.
specialises in boners and joints.
Yeah,
That's
I just thought if he was a foot doctor, why has he got his cock out for the surgery? Surely he could leave his pants on.
So he shared a photo of a comatose patient's penis, which was tattooed with a swastika on WhatsApp. The
I
sur-
want to see the
So
fucking
what-
picture.
so
I
this
want to
is-
know where the swastika is.
This is the same story, sorry. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
so the surgeon's being fined. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
guy with the swastika of the penis,
Yeah, it's
he's,
fine.
He's the victim.
Yeah, he actually
Yeah.
is. Yeah. Because, like, I guess it's not illegal to have a swastika on your cock. It's just sort of frowned upon.
Yeah,
Sort
maybe.
of.
yeah. But it is, I guess, it's sort of like revenge porn. A surgeon can't take a photo of a
is-
guy's
no,
dick
they
and share
can't,
it.
Yeah, probably what what the surgeon's done is worse. Probably.
I mean,
'cause
swastika
look-
in your dick's bad,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think it shows that you're not a great dude.
Oh, I wouldn't say that it's a good thing. I'm not saying go you, but at the same time, it's your body, and if you want to tattoo it with all sorts of stupid fucking shit,
Yeah.
then go ahead.
It's
you
not
weird
actually
cunt.
illegal to be racist. It's illegal to act on that.
Yeah. So whereas the actual
It's
surgeon,
Madison's loophole. It's called Madison's law.
It is not currently illegal.
welcome back.
It's great to have you back. We've missed you, Madison.
It is not currently illegal to have a swastika tattoo. So
Yeah.
it's done nothing wrong.
Okay,
Really.
so
In the
it's-
eyes of the law.
so
In the eyes of the law,
displaying it.
I think, again, morality and legality, not the same thing. But, you know, again,
But
yeah.
I think even with morality, this
It's still not
person's-
good to. You still can't just take a picture of it and show your mates.
No, you
know?
can't.
It's-
10
it's not on-
grand's probably not enough.
And a surgeon is like someone who really needs to be trustworthy. It's like they need to be held to a better standard than most
Yeah,
people.
it's not like I'm going in for an operation soon or anything like that.
Oh God, they're going to find that swastika tattooed on your gallbladder.
Oh shit!
I tell you what is bad about this.
Yeah.
His
I've written
mates, have,
Mein Kampf on it in biro.
his mates have grassed him up.
Yeah. That is the worst thing.
That is also bad.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be grassing up your mates.
Yeah.
There's
No,
a lot going on in WhatsApp.
if someone
groups, isn't
sends
there?
you a picture of a swastika on WhatsApp, you have a fun laugh about it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. That's appalling, that. What absolute grasses.
You don't get.
But he's also not lost his job, so he doesn't say anywhere he's been sacked. He's had a fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 grand for a surgeon's fuck off.
Well, it's like a yellow card in football, isn't it?
Yeah. The surgeon, whose name has been suppressed, was treating the man in a regional Queensland hospital in April 2019 after a homemade pipe bomb exploded in his hands.
Yeah, he's not a good lad,
this
is he?
guy's not great. this
I'm
this
going
guy
off
ain't
that
a
here.
hero.
Okay. Maybe he's not a
Swastika on
victim.
his knob, injured making a pipe bomb.
Do you know what? I'm going to stick up for him. That pipe bomb could have been for anything.
Yeah. He could have been doing some hunt sabotaging.
Exactly.
Fishing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He was trying to blow up the
Yeah.
Israeli embassy.
He could have been doing anything with a pipe. There's loads of different things that he could have been
Could have been doing anything. Could have just been for a laugh.
Yeah.
He was just curious.
Yeah.
Imagine you've blown your hands off,
Yeah.
right? And then you found out your doctor has sent you pictures of your dick on the internet. Like, what did I do to deserve this?
But you couldn't use your hands to try and disguise it either because you've blown them off.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. The man was
Dear
placed in
me.
intensive care where he was intubated and placed in a coma for a week, during which he was treated by the doctor who was employed by the hospital.
Obviously.
While undergoing treatment, the surgeon noticed a swastika tattoo and photographed it, a finding by the Queensland Civil... blah, blah, blah.
I don't know
Do you
why
know
they put
what?
that
Do
in
you know what?
quotation marks. He noticed the swastika and photographed it. That's just a very blank description of what actually happened.
Do you know what though? Is there's maybe an opportunity here. Maybe the surgeon was like, okay, so I assume the police are going to want to speak to this very weird guy that's blown his hands off making a pipe bomb.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that he has a swastika on his dick. Maybe I should take a picture because it's evidence.
Yeah, but then why did he send it to your mates on WhatsApp?
Yeah.
And literally the
That's
next
his
line
thing.
is they sent it on WhatsApp, which had no clinical or medical purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think everyone's a knobhead in this. I think the surgeon's a bad dude, but like they're probably the Nazi pipe bomber's probably worse.
He's come out the worst of that story, hasn't
Yeah,
he?
I'm not upset that this guy's been ridiculed and had his hands blown off. To be honest,
Right, I'll tell
I
you
think we
what.
should all laugh at his Nazi
I'll
cock.
tell you how you fix this problem.
Probably a cover up.
a 10 grand
Get a
fine.
rose or something.
Yeah.
A 10 grand fine is ridiculous.
Yeah.
What you want to do is give the Nazi the surgeon's hands.
Ooh, I like that.
Give the
And
Nazi the surgeon's
tattoo a swastika on the
hands.
surgeon's cock. How do you like it?
Then take a picture of it and you send it on your... Yeah.
Because here's the thing about surgeons.
This nature continues.
That's it.
Surgeons really need hands.
They do.
Oh,
And
they do, actually.
Yeah, that's one
So
of
do
the...
Nazis.
Yeah,
They need
yeah.
at least one.
Yeah. That's it. Just give him his right hand.
A zig heil with no hand.
Yeah. Stump heil.
Stump heil.
Yeah. Sad, innit?
Oh, no. There's nothing sadder than a Nazi with no hand.
Can't even do the little... Can't even do the little mustache. Can't push anyone in a shower.
That can't make it in.
What do you mean?
We don't cut anything
Yeah.
out.
Well, you've clearly not watched an episode of this before coming on.
Do your homework.
This is basically on you. Do you want to go to hear some Fritzl news?
Oh, I love Fritz. We should have a sting for Fritz.
Yeah, Fritzl news.
You cover Fritzl a lot?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Joseph
Could be
Fritzl.
released. Oh, sorry. Shit, sorry. I stole your limelight.
It's all right.
Joseph Fritzl could be released from prison in time for 90th birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, so
Oh
that
my
was a few
God.
days ago, so it might be out now, so we should better Google this.
I think that would definitely be in the news.
Yeah. So basically, his lawyer was arguing that he's like really old now and he's no harm to anyone, but like he did all his crimes in his house.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a lot of mobility to lock a door.
But he's not a danger to the public.
Yeah.
He's a danger to his own family.
And I reckon probably the public a bit. You know, I reckon.
yeah.
I reckon keep him in there just in case.
But also, maybe we should keep him there as a punishment.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was quite a bad crime.
Maybe
yeah,
that should be
it's
a
pretty
thing.
bad. Oh, he's sad and he's frail in prison now. Good.
Yeah.
Who
I
are
don't
these
think his
lawyers?
daughter was that happy.
Yeah. I don't think it's like, I don't know if there's some people you don't need to have compassion for.
Yeah.
Like, you could just go, Fritzl can rot. That's the point of
Yeah.
the punishment, that
Grandad's
you have a
coming
bad
home.
time. Yeah. Well, yeah, we got to make him comfortable. Why?
Yeah.
Why? Jab him with sharp sticks. I think we should be irritating him. Go and tickle the old cunt.
Oh, he's got dementia.
That would be bad if every now and again he forgets that he's a rapist. Maybe that's what happened. He's forgot he locked the door. He's like, where have I left my daughter?
The
Do you
depraved.
reckon he ever walked into rape her and he went, oh, what am I in here for?
Every time he was meant to let her out.
Yeah. No, he just didn't. He just didn't remember it was his daughter. He's like, who's this fit woman chained to a radiator?
Well, when in Rome.
When in Rome. When in Rome for a woman tied to a radiator. Oh, well, when near a woman tied to a radiator. When in Rome.
Oh, God.
Good phrase, when in Rome. I say when in Rome a lot. I think it's probably one of my usual.
Have you ever been to Rome? No. You'd say it loads if you were there.
No, I have been to Rome. I said it fucking loads when I was there as well.
Astrid Wagner. She's the worst out of that story.
Yeah.
Hang on,
is she
should
the
we read
lawyer?
the story?
Oh, yeah.
She's the lawyer.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go on, bud.
The depraved racist. Sorry, the depraved rapist.
All right,
He
don't
wa-
call
hold
him a
on.
racist.
He wasn't racist, mate.
Yeah. I mean, he did only rape white people.
The depraved rapist fathered 7 children by his daughter Elizabeth Fritzl.
I didn't know it was 7. I knew he'd had kids with his daughter, but I didn't know it was 7.
That must have cost him a lot of money as well.
I don't think he was looking after him that well.
But he must have had to feed him. And the energy bills.
Yeah. Again, I think they were in quite a cold basement.
Yeah, but I bet they had a telly.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's probably buying food in bulk, isn't he?
Yeah. He's got a Costco card, our Fritzl.
yeah. If there's one man that has a Costco card, it's Joseph Fritzl. He's not getting 7 individual meals, is he?
Yeah.
You're getting slop in a trough. That's what you're fucking getting.
By his daughter Elizabeth Fritzl, while holding her captive as a sex slave in a dungeon he built under his home in Austria for 24 years. His crimes came to light in 2008, and he has been serving a life sentence in a prison unit for mentally abnormal inmates since his conviction a year later.
Yeah, I think that's a fair description of a guy who, ties up his daughter and rapes her.
It's kind, isn't
It
it?
is abnormal. Yeah.
He's a bit odd.
Yeah. He's a bit of a kook. He's quite an eccentric, our Joseph.
He's got a quirk.
Yeah.
Do you know his story?
Fritzl's lawyer, Astrid Wagner, is demanding that he is released from prison on his 90th birthday.
God, Astrid. Yeah, I will say it is important that really bad people have lawyers, because when they don't, the system falls apart and things can go wrong. You know, it is like a thing that's necessary, and you're not necessarily a bad person for representing a bad person, but like this one's fucking hard work, innit?
Yeah. If you're fighting to get him out,
Yeah.
because I presume.
But that is like the oath you take as a lawyer. That is like your job if you're
You've
a criminal
got to do
lawyer.
it.
You know, you've got to defend anyone. You've just got to make sure the legal process is followed correctly. You know, it's like.
Miss Wagner said he needs special therapy. He wants to experience being released from prison.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's not great.
Oh, the
Yeah, Rob.
irony behind that.
Yeah, I'm sure he does want to experience
I'm
that.
sure
I bet his daughter wanted to experience being released from the radiator.
And she did get released.
Yeah.
Why
He just wants what his daughter
Why am
got.
I in the room with the defence?
To be fair, right? If you were in prison for a day,
Yeah.
in that basement for a day, and you got released, you'd be like, fucking hell, thank God for that. If you were released after 24 years, the feeling of that, that's like taking your shin pads off times a million.
Yeah, that was a direct quote from Elizabeth Fritzl.
I feel like I'm taking my shin pads off.
You've not worn shin pads.
Oh, I'm a...
You're a keen footballer.
I was. I can't really play anymore.
Yeah.
My lung
He's
fell
a
off.
fat little dwarf.
lung fell.
My lung collapsed.
Yeah, his lung collapsed. So
Oh,
yeah,
my
that
lung
retired him.
collapsed.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
When's your lung collapse?
2021.
I can't do that. I can't go back to years.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it was
mine-
only 4 years.
Mine was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Well, it
Or
happens
3
a lot
years.
in very tall, thin men, which confused
it
me a
does.
lot why it happened to me.
What? Why's my lung sound then?
I don't know.
Yeah. Just
God,
down.
It's
that-
not all.
That's a weird thing. Yeah, playing football.
No, it was a spontaneous pneumothorax.
Oh,
I,
the worst type.
I once made a person laugh so much that they collapsed their lung, they had to be taken to hospital.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a gig in Coventry. It's honestly, I messaged him back.
It's not
and
worth it, is it? Losing a lung for this.
I messaged him back and I said, mate, you have no idea how much I wish I'd have killed you.
Yeah.
Like, I would have been so happy with it.
It's the comedian equivalent of a woman going, "Oh, you're too big. You've hurt me."
yeah. I don't think your dick's going to fit in.
I don't even enjoy it.
I would rather a woman say, I can't fit that inside me, it's too big, than have sex. I'd rather have that. I'd rather have the moment of her going, it's too big. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because I'd know she was taking the piss.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather it be too big.
Yeah.
You know those guys that are like, oh, God, women can't even take me. Shut the fuck up. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's not as good as a brag. Trust me.
There's no way you've got a big dick. Look how you sat to start with. Let's just show this off.
I like crunching it up. It's true, actually.
For Fritzl to be released from prison, he would have to be transferred to a local court, and an expert will also have to assess his mental state.
It's like, you're not going to rape any children, are you? Like, no.
Promise.
In January last year, a regional court ruled Fritzl no longer posed a threat to society and gave the green light for him to be transferred from a high security prison to a regular jail.
I think, put him in the regular population and see what happens to this 90-year-old rapist.
I think that's the worst place for it.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's not been in regular jail?
No, he's been in like mental jail. So it's jail for like the mentalists. So it's half hospital, half jail by the sounds of it.
Sounds like easy jail.
I don't know.
Oh, do you not?
I don't know. The mental prisoners are going to be bad, and you're going to be like locked away a lot.
What was he? He wasn't mental either, was he?
He was a bit mad.
I think it
No, I
counts
mean,
as
like,
mental
I bet you
if
he
you
was,
raped
like-
your daughter for 24 years. I don't think that's a rational decision, to be honest with you, Paul. But no, defend the man.
God, I feel like Freddy now. Is this what I like on the other side? No, I mean, like, he's like, he's, how do I word it? He's right of mind. He made conscious decisions.
Yeah, but I'd argue if you consciously choose to do that, you are
That
mental.
You are mental, yeah. But there's people that are probably walking around mental hospitals that, like, think they're a unicorn and, like, stab people.
Yeah, so he'll be in with those. But
What, by headbutting him?
Oh, I'd pay to see that.
Proper Zinedine Zidane.
So he thinks he's got a horn on his head. You have to play dead now. Oh, you stabbed me.
Oh, God. See, it's not just rape jokes. There's silly stuff in there as well.
Silly ways of stabbing.
Oh, funny.
The transfer was seen as paving the way for his conditional release from prison altogether, something the 3-judge panel said was unlikely for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
He also believes that people will be celebrating and queuing up to shake his hand if he's successful in his bid for freedom.
I think there'll be a few people who were waiting to meet him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a brave decision to go and celebrate outside. Because the news are going to be there.
How much would you pay for a selfie with him?
With Fritzl?
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the thousands.
That's an infamous.
Yeah, it's not going to, and
Picture
the
that.
money's not going to him. How about
Where's the money going?
that? Me.
No. I wouldn't pay for a selfie with him.
Yeah.
I would pay for a cameo.
Yeah. Would you pay for a tour of the basement?
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
I want to go. Well, I wouldn't want to smell it.
People go to Anne Frank's museum. That's the same thing, really.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah, not really. Is
Yeah.
it?
It's very similar.
Is it?
It's like
Well, I mean, to start, one's an attic and one's a basement. They couldn't be any less similar.
right. First of all, both fit.
Fuck's sake.
Locking people up in someone's house where they're not usually locked up, and then they eventually got out. It was a happy ending.
I don't think Anne
Have
Frank.
you read Anne Frank's diary?
Yeah, didn't like the end.
Skip the end bit. Got a bit depressing.
I don't think Anne Frank thought the Nazis were going to bum her. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think that's what she was worried about.
Yeah, maybe she should have been.
Right.
Come to my tour, especially if you're my dad. I'm going to advertise a list of places and times we're going to be. Fingers crossed. I'm going to do stand-up if he doesn't. So, maybe come down if you're not. Get your tickets now at robcomedy.com. Come see me do stand-up on tour. It's going to be dead good. Buy your tickets, please.
Is it time for a feature?
Oh, it is time for a feature.
Do you like features, Paul?
I love features. Sorry.
Well, prepare to be disappointed.
Oh my gosh, you've made
Yeah, we've got
sorry.
jingles. Oh, don't you worry, man. We're professional.
It's time for Cunt of the Week.
Spin that wheel. Oh, it's Love Baby again. It's
Oh,
Love
Love Baby again.
Love Baby.
It's always Love Baby.
Love Baby.
So this is a feature called Cunt of the Week.
Okay.
During Cunt of the Week, I'm going to tell you 3 stories.
Yeah.
And as a group, we're going to decide who is the Cunt of the Week.
Oh right,
We're
okay.
going to have loads of fun along the way. And at the end, there is a prize for whoever wrote in Cunt of the Week.
Yeah.
And the prize is some O'Donnell's Moonshine.
Yeah, one of our sponsors, O'Donnell Moonshine.
Yeah.
We're actually going to give booze to whoever is the worst person we read about.
If you're a cunt, you'll like this O'Donnell's Moonshine.
Why don't we keep sponsors?
Weird, isn't it? These are paid for 8 adverts. I'm fucking them off now.
Yeah. Good luck. You got another 8 weeks of this shit, O'Donnell's.
Okay, so we've got 3 stories. So first story is called Mother-in-Law. Hi, all pod sisters.
Oh, it's a bad start.
Hi, all.
Oh, that's just a regular greeting for us.
Oh, is that what they say?
We're the Pod Sisters, long story.
Yeah.
And we brought back the Heil. Because, there's nothing intrinsically bad with the Heil. It's just been ruined by bad people. So we've
It's like the
reclaimed
name
it.
Adolf.
Yeah, so we've reclaimed it.
Yeah.
And we also sometimes Heil Zig and Zag.
I'd like to nominate my mother-in-law for Cunt of the Week. Best feature ever, lots of laughs and some great jumping off points.
You fucking little snitch.
Yeah.
Snivelling little worm.
This woman is an abusive piece of shit.
Oh, give her the alcohol.
Can I stop you there?
Yeah.
The grammar, it's the double space.
Oh,
kills
God,
me.
yeah.
This
Like-
is one of the better ones.
There's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
comma after that. It's the
Yeah, if you'd met our fans, you'd fucking understand.
Yeah.
The fact that they're able to write at all is amazing.
No
I'm
capital
genuinely
letters.
amazed we don't just get letters with fucking handprints on.
We have had some where I've got no idea what they said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't
Sorry.
get many emails that start off with "to whom it may concern."
okay.
This woman is an abusive piece of shit. Aside from my wife's horrible upbringing with this horrible woman and her bullish manner, she has the personality of sandpaper.
Okay.
Don't really understand that. She does things which appear to be nice, but are in fact done for selfish reasons or as a way to bully us. For example, she bought our daughter a new cot when she needed to upgrade.
What a bitch.
Horrible.
Horrible bitch.
Can't believe it. But then she shook the baby to death. No, there's a cot you can't do anything with.
You can't even sell that second hand now.
Because a baby died in it. No, it's a big cot in a room and you won't use it. I'm a bully.
She bought her daughter a new cot. She needed to upgrade, and she brings it up every time we see or speak to her, and has been throwing it back at us when she thinks she's been slighted in any way.
Fucking hell.
Oh, I know those people.
I'm so on the mother-in-law side of things at this moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, this is an ungrateful prick.
Yeah. My wife actually cut her off a few years ago, causing her to miss our wedding and my wife's graduation from law school. And she only came back into our lives last year when our daughter was born. She appeared to be making an effort to be a decent human, so we allowed her access to her grandchild and even spent Christmas at her house. My wife has even been helping her with paperwork and legal problems, trying herself to be a good daughter while the relationship was good.
God, his wife's a lawyer.
Yeah, nice. No, nice.
It's a fucking long one, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a short one later, don't worry. Now, my wife's been having health issues since pregnancy, and the current icing on the cake is her depression.
Give the wife the booze.
Yeah.
That is not the turn of phrase either for the icing on the cake is now she's depressed.
Probably because of that dead baby.
And her ungrateful husband.
It appears to be postnatal depression. The icing on the cake.
The
will.
icing on you. The cherry.
Which came back recently, resulting in her attempting to kill herself by overdose.
Jesus.
Days.
Luckily, she didn't succeed, but on calling her dear mother-in-law to tell her what had happened, her first
Not
response
mother-in-law,
was...
mother. Stop adding things.
I'll say it, yeah. To call her... Yeah. She didn't succeed, but on calling her dear mother to tell her what had happened, her first response was, what about that paperwork she's doing for me? That is a bit...
You
snide.
would be annoyed if someone was doing your paperwork and then they killed themselves. That would be
Halfway
inconvenient.
through.
Yeah.
it would be
You'd be like,
annoying.
it's sad about the death, but also I need that icer.
I reckon as well that this wasn't her first response. I reckon it was
Yeah, it
maybe
wasn't.
her
Yeah.
fourth response.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
reckon she probably went, "Oh my God, but she's all right and everything's better. What about that paperwork?" There's no way
Yeah.
she went.
I still think you shouldn't fold it into anywhere in the conversation. I think you ask about the paperwork another day.
2 days later.
At least a couple of
Yeah, yeah.
days.
I
At least a
think
couple of days.
a week.
Yeah. I'm not asking about it until she's definitely sound.
Fine, yeah.
Yeah. You're going to have to do your own paperwork for a bit.
Yeah.
I reckon she said, oh my God, 'cause she was fine the other day. She was just doing that paperwork for me.
Yeah.
Did she finish it by
yeah,
any
yeah.
chance?
Yeah. Yeah.
God, she didn't get her blood on my papers, did she?
She did mention that she was going to post it off to me at first class. It was so weird.
Cue a rant at me about how she's always helping us out, even when she was in hospital, about how much she does for us, and we do nothing for her. And then she demanded £300 back that she gifted us last year when we were hard up. Is it a gift or is it a loan?
Well, seems like a loan now.
Yeah. Gotta write things down. If I learned anything from my time on Judge Rinder, always write things down.
Right.
Always get a text.
Always get a text. Just write down anything and that's fine. That's proof.
And the other thing that I found out, if you do write it down, you can use it as proof, even if it was later, which I said to a lot of people so that they would come on with evidence.
Just write it down now and bring that in.
Yeah, we got loads of them.
Yeah.
Not once did she ask how my wife was, or if she was in hospital, or anything at all. She hung up.
That is bad.
That is quite bad. She hung up on me and continued to be a dick over WhatsApp, which ended with her telling me to fuck off. So we've cut her off again. If she can be asked driving an hour and a half to my house, she won't. I'll happily give her the 300 quid, as it's a small price to pay to never see her again.
Bank transfer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just bank transfer it over, mate.
Yeah,
That's
send a
it.
check. I think she's the world's biggest cunt, and I deserve a prize for managing 6 years with a 2-year gap of being polite to this woman.
Nope, you decided to let her back into your life, and she was a dick again. It's on you.
I don't like the guy.
Yeah.
He's only known her for 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's
I
got
think
this
you can-
opinion of her.
I think if you've known someone for 4 years, you can realise that they're a cunt.
Not like that.
I've only known Madison 6
All
months.
I've read from that is that the grammar's terrible.
Yeah.
They've been given a cot
Yeah.
and 300 quid.
I think there's a lot of this is down to everyone in this story being thick as pig shit, right? So I think no one understands what's happening at any moment.
Except for the
Is the thing.
wife, who's a lawyer.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you
Yeah.
what, that's a.
So she's
that's a-
basically abusing this clearly disabled man. He's clearly got something right. He's not all right to shag this man.
bit cunty of the wife to kill herself when she's just got a baby.
Yeah, bit cunty. Yeah. All right, yeah.
You might win some O'Donnell's moonshine.
I think the baby's a cunt for making her sad. I think send the baby some moonshine.
Yeah, but this
O'Donnell's moonshine for those depressed babies.
I bet this baby's a moody bitch.
Yeah.
Why do we not keep sponsors?
Why don't we keep sponsors?
Give your baby O'Donnell's moonshine.
Is it actual moonshine?
It's
as
actual
well?
moonshine, yeah.
Is
Some
that
of it,
legal?
Some of it's
It's a lic-
72%, some
It's
of
a
it.
liqueur. It's a liqueur. Flavoured liqueur, and it's delicious and gets you dead pissed.
give your baby O'Donnell's moonshine, and to make sure that it's really appreciated the flavours, just shake it up like that.
And make sure it's mixed.
The baby or the...
Yeah, the
yeah.
baby. What you do is you put the O'Donnell's moonshine in the baby,
Yeah.
and then you put like some grenadine.
Yeah,
and then you
shake
just
it up.
Shake the baby. Done.
O'Donnell's moonshine.
No, you wait for the baby to piss. Delicious
Yeah.
cocktail.
Yeah, perfect.
Suck it right, have you seen?
Yeah.
Right, we've got another one.
That can't stay in.
Hey, Will.
I edit it. This has got troll. I watched the edit. So, after a winning streak gambling on Southern American football, after an evening drinking, I was about to go to bed, but saw there was an Australian women's football game that had just gone to half-time.
This is some degenerate shit.
Yeah.
This is
It's already
degenerate gambling.
yeah.
If you're gambling on football that you don't actually care about already,
yeah.
you're a degenerate.
I have gambled on so much African football.
Yeah,
Have
I went down that path and I was like, betting on Red Star Belgrade's match and I was like, what am I doing?
But at least that's enjoyable to watch. This is women's football.
Tom fucking hates women's football. He's got
Do
such
you?
a vendetta.
Yeah, it's shit.
I've played with 2 ex-professional women's players, and they are fucking quality.
Yeah.
You must be
And
shit, then.
and my brain went, honestly, and I'm a player.
Yeah.
And I came up against one of them, and I thought, I'm going to put the shoulder in here.
Yeah.
Like ascertain myself as the big man. And she barged me out the way and megged me, and then got straight
Pathetic.
past me.
Should have done the old Mickey Rourke.
Come here.
Man on, literally.
So he's betting on women's football. Doing some quick research about the statistics of the game, it looked like neither team could kick the ball, never mind score.
Neither what?
Neither team could kick the ball,
Yep.
never mind score.
It's a neither time.
Did I?
Every
Yep.
time, yeah.
Oh, right, sorry. It looked like neither team could kick the ball, never mind
This is who we
score.
get to read things out. The
It's
man
mad,
who
innit?
can't read.
How's
yeah.
it go? Professional women's football can't read.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a professional reader.
You literally are.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You literally are. That's your job.
Yeah, but women are better at reading than men.
I hope there's a
Get
women's football
Madison to
team
do it
listening
then.
to this.
Oh, no, I don't want to hear a woman talk.
Fair enough.
Right, where are we up to?
I even backed up.
It looked like neither team could kick the ball, never mind score. I even backed up my research by doing a quick Google of each team's star player. Looking at their Instagram profiles, they both looked proper mongy, so I lumped on under 5.5 goals. The game at the time The game at the time was 0-0 at half-time.
At half team.
Also,
team.
you don't research footballers on Instagram.
Yeah, that's not the best place to look
So
for
you
statistics.
just outed yourself as a bit of a.
Yeah. Also,
You know-
like, I watched an Australian league game when I was out there, and they're shit at the men's. The standard of men's football in Australia is dog shit.
think
Like, I cannot stress enough how bad. I was on the telly, and I was like, oh, I'll sit down and watch Adelaide City while I'm here. And I was like, fuck me. There are better games in parks in England. It's fucking pathetic.
No, I
So,
think
like, the women must be really shit.
That is a good point, though. I think anything except from the Premier League looks really shit.
And I'm a championship guy, mate, for the next
Are you
for the next 4 weeks until
Oh,
we're out of it, and then I'll
Leeds.
never watch it again until we get relegated, or watch it the year afterwards.
And then you'll say it's the best league in the
Then I'll
world.
say
You
it's
don't
the
want
best
to
league
get
in-
out of it.
I know, and then we'll get out of it, and we'll get bummed for a year. And I'll be like, didn't want to be in the Premier League anyway.
It's really funny. We don't talk about football much on this podcast,
Yeah.
but Rob's opinion of the championship depends massively on how Leeds are doing at the
No,
time.
I love the championship. I think it's amazing. But as soon as we're out of it, I pay no attention to it.
Yeah.
But like that's, to be honest, like nowadays, now I'm older, like I mainly watch Leeds. Like, you know, I watch very little other football. I watch, you know, a couple of games a month probably that aren't Leeds.
Leeds
you know.
quality a couple of years. Well, Bielsa.
Yeah, it was fucking sick.
Bielsa
But you
was
know,
the
he didn't
best.
like it. It made me happy.
Sorry, mate. Go on.
Anyway, back to this guy. Anyway, needless to say, the game ended up 3-3 with a player called Alex Chidiak scoring in the 93rd minute with the ball carrying off the daft bitch's face. Needless to say, I was furious, although that's gambling, I suppose.
Yeah.
I still had the tab open on my laptop to her Instagram profile, so I sent her a message saying, "You stupid lesbian dyke. I hope
Jesus
you get kicked in the
Christ.
cunt next
Jesus Christ. Is this person writing to us being like, am I a cunt? Because yes.
Yeah,
We
it's a
found
bad
a
one.
winner
Yeah,
here.
Yeah.
I
Bad
think
one to say.
stop the count.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
like
We
I think
might
we
have found a
I
winner
think
here.
we found them. She's a
Give him the
Yeah,
moonshine.
I'm gonna send her loads of slurs because she fucking scored a goal. Jesus Christ.
that illegal
And she
now?
messaged back and went, auto response from chat AI. You won 4 free tickets to my next game. Fuck!
I thought this was just a factual statement in which I wanted her to be booted in the fanny so she could feel the pain I did at losing my evening winnings on her scoring such a sweaty goal. I didn't think much of it until a few days later, where I had received 100+ angry messages from all these Australian mongs on Instagram.
No, I don't think the mong is on that side of the phone, mate.
Yeah, take the
I
word
think- I
mong
think-
off.
I think you may have really not understood which end of this you were on.
One of the said mongs sent me a link to the article that Daily Mail Australia had written about this message.
Jesus Christ.
Here is a link if you
Oh
want.
my
Fucking
God.
hell.
He made the news.
It did.
Fuck me. If you make the news and still have to ask if you're a cunt.
He still wants her to have a comeuppance.
Sorry, the Daily Mail are saying you're a bigot. The Daily Mail.
The Australian Daily
The
Mail.
Australian Daily Mail thinks you're homophobic, and you didn't at any point see this as a wake-up call. Jesus fucking
Now, I'm
Christ.
still in the right. She lost me 100 quid.
It's fucking wild.
And now he's dropped into Dead Men Talking, and
Oh.
we're calling him a bigot as well.
like, it's just like her teammate got punished for having a go at this guy.
Yeah,
What
Matilda
the
star
fuck?
Alex Chidiak reveals the horrific homophobic abuse she copped in Australia as her teammate gets punished for hitting back at fan who insulted her. Yeah, basically, one of the teammates wrote back.
Oh my God, he actually did
Yeah.
say them exact words.
Yeah.
My
he did,
God.
yeah.
Like, legit, like, you know, most of the time this is a load of fun. This person's actually a fucking piece of shit and should be really ashamed of themselves. Like, not even like in a funny way. Like, seriously, have a think about your actions.
back
You're
on
a
Yeah,
real
yeah.
piece of shit. Like, seriously, don't do that. Like, it's really funny to say horrible things to people who want you to say horrible things to them. It's a consensual thing. It's about playing a game with people you like. When you send that to a random stranger, you are being a horrible fucking piece of shit. No moonshine for you.
Yeah. But
Oh,
you
hang
are still
on,
a
we're on the
cunt.
vote yet. They might still win.
They might still win, and we'll be worse than them.
Yeah, see, on the one hand, I don't want to like encourage homophobic messages to be sent to people. On the other hand, I do like making Robin happy. So.
I'm not happy about it. I just think he's a cunt.
And also,
Oh.
this is the competition for biggest cunt, so we
I
can't.
know it is. We've painted ourselves into a corner here.
And if you're a paying Patreon member, thank you so much for
Yeah,
your-
because normally these
keep
are things where they're like,
subscribing.
"Oh, I had a bit of a disagreement with a colleague who was the wrong one."
Yeah,
You know.
my mother-in-law gave me 300 quid.
Not. I committed a hate crime. Am I bad?
We found 2 cunts so far, and they both aren't in the stories.
So, am I the cunt of the week for
Yes.
betting on such shit games? Is Alex Chidiak the cunt of the week for being such a little bitch? Or are
Wow.
these Australians the cunt of the week for all the shit messages sent?
Still doesn't understand
Oh,
at
still
all
doesn't
that he might have
get
done
it.
something wrong. There's not even a moment of going, "Am I the cunt for sending that message?" Jesus
no, it must be
fucking
my bad
Christ.
bet. That's what the lads will have issue
Jesus
with.
fucking Christ.
Mental.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, last story. It's a shorter one.
Okay.
I like these.
They're good, aren't they? It's a great feature.
Yeah, it's good. It's a great
It makes
feature.
me depressed about the audience we have.
yeah.
Do you know what?
Because I know why they're listening. We've done this.
There's a bit where that guy sent that abuse to that player.
Hang on,
then he
the
sa-
boys will like
yeah.
this. Yeah.
he might win cut of the week for this, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he wants to
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is that. You know,
It's
isn't there?
probably our fault in a way.
And this is the first week with the Moonshine Prize as well. So we did this just for the
Didn't even
kudos
know.
of winning Cunt of the Week.
Yeah.
How
There
do
used
I
to
get the
not be a
lads to
prize.
recognise me? How can I do it? How can I get them to?
He's done it, though. He's done it. Anyway, this one's called Tie
Yeah,
Wives.
well done, mate.
Listen, here's how we fix this. We will not give you Cunt of the Week until you have sent abusive messages to every LGBT person in the world. Done. Because then he won't have time to do all of them.
Yeah, perfect. What a solution.
You're welcome.
Right, Thai wives. My electrician had a Thai wife. Met her over there, got married, then moved her and her kids over here into the tiny town I live in. I've not got any issue with any of that.
Yeah, why would you? Like, what's wrong up to this point? Like, he's just fallen in love with someone from another country.
And I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
and I think it's not even weird.
Yeah.
He's got no issue with it. But that was his third Thai wife he's moved over.
Okay.
Starting to feel like a fetish.
Okay.
Starting to feel like it. Yeah, okay. On your third one, you're like, what's up, mate?
Yeah.
The first two still live in town. At the end of last year, he split up with number 3.
Guess what, mate? You're about to get a great takeaway near your house.
Well, I think you might have
Fuck
predicted this.
off.
He's currently out in Thailand, recently remarried, and about to move wife number 4 over.
Okay.
On the plus side, we only have 3 takeaways here, and one of them is a banging Thai place. Wife number 2.
Oh, fuck, as if I
That's
called
nice.
that shit perfectly.
That's nice.
This is brilliant.
Is he a cunt, or have I just wasted my time writing this out?
Is he a cunt for what?
But what's he done?
For having some wives and then divorcing them?
Yeah, like, look, I would suggest if you're only going out with Thai women, there's a reason for that. And that's probably
Yeah.
because you think that because they're from a poorer country, they will be subservient. And I don't think you're a great guy, but I don't think you've technically done anything wrong. You've certainly not homophobically abused an international footballer
And made the Daily Mail.
and made the Daily Mail. But, like, I think we should give this one cunt of the week just to get the moonshine away.
Yeah.
But then that
No,
means,
actually,
that means the
no.
moonshine.
I know who cunt of the week is. It's the 2 Thai women who haven't opened restaurants. Coming over here, not bringing us delicious food.
The thing is, if we give
Fuck
this,
off back to where you've come from, or make me tea.
if we give this guy the moonshine,
Yeah.
that means that moonshine will think that Thai people are cunts. Technically.
Yeah.
So it has to be the cuntiest
All right,
one.
I'll give it to that woman for being foreign.
Who you voting for cunt of the week, Paul?
Oh, it's hard, isn't it? Because I don't
It
want
is.
to give anyone a gift.
I know.
Because then he'll go, oh, well, at least I got some positive out of it. I got named on a podcast and I got, so.
I'm giving it the baby.
Yeah, I'm giving it number
The sad
1.
baby. Yeah, give it the sad
Yeah,
baby.
yeah.
The baby for making the woman sad.
I mean,
Yeah, the lawyer.
The baby doesn't get it. The person who wrote it.
All right, no. The wife should get it because if there's
The wife
one,
should get it.
If there's,
Let's make a depressed woman pissed.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, since when will that ever
We're
end
doing
badly?
good with Cunt of the Week. Cunt of the Week is the sad woman for trying to kill herself when she's got a baby.
Yeah.
Another great edition of Cunt of the Week.
Send me your address. You've won yourself a real
You want yourself
prize.
some O'Donnell's Moonshine, the perfect booze for postnatal depression.
Great for overdosing.
Wash down those pills with O'Donnell's Moonshine.
They can't have actually give you money for this.
Well, they already have is the problem, so now they're fucked.
They've already paid us.
Overdosing the cowboy way. Overdosey dosing.
Overdosey dough. What's funny is
Grab
that
your baby, 2 afros, shake and throw out the window.
like, the funny thing is they've sponsored our festival, which isn't for months.
But again, we've got the money.
We've got that money. Thanks, O'Donnell Moonshine.
You must have some great listener figures.
Oh, yeah, well, we can definitely lie about listener figures.
Oh, it's millions.
Yeah.
Which company wouldn't want to be known as the alcohol for postnatal depression?
Exactly. It's a big market. It's a niche.
Yeah,
It's a niche. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best time to drink. You've not drank for ages.
Yeah, you're fresh back to it. You're hitting back. Have a lovely liqueur.
We're not saying it's the drink for pregnant women.
Oh,
That'd
God,
that'd
no.
be horrendous.
No, that's other moonshines. Other inferior moonshines are for pregnant women. For postnatal women, O'Donnell's.
And if you write Dead Men Talking, you get a 10% discount.
Yeah, DMT 10, isn't it? Dead Men 10. What's the code?
It's,
We'll put it on the screen.
yeah,
Yeah, we'll do
put it
it.
on the screen,
Yeah, and if you're listening, go fuck yourself.
And in the description.
Yeah.
have you got any videos or anything like that?
I have not.
All right. Well, we should go to the Hall of Shame and show Paul a couple of because Paul, obviously, when you walked in, you were immediately drawn to our wall of demonetisation.
Yes.
As you would naturally.
Yeah.
And immediately you pointed at Naked Martin and you were like, "Oh, it's that guy."
I remember Naked Martin well. Yeah.
Yeah. So you've seen him before. You're aware
Was
of what
it
he does.
was it COVID? There was them.
He blew
owl
up a bit in
videos.
COVID.
Remember the owl video that went around? It was like an owl talking, and then it'd be loads of like mad videos. And Naked Martin was always in there.
Ah, okay. But
Oh,
like,
I remember that guy.
Yeah.
He was like, he just put loads of like tits in his videos.
Yeah, it
and
was
stuff
like
and
a
mad shit.
mixture of like Nuts magazine, but then also with like Naked Martin. It was like,
He had a little catchphase. I can't
yeah.
remember the
Oh, what? Yeah. But that guy.
But yeah, he's become a friend of the podcast, Naked Martin, and he's cleaned up his act a bit now. He has. He used to be.
Fucking hasn't.
No, he used to do dirty stuff, but now he's cleaning up. Right, he's cleaning himself. He's brushing his teeth. Here we go. He's made a lovely teeth brushing video. Do you want to move the cursor, Tom?
Maybe do the sound as well with this.
That's all right.
Do you know what? As well, the last video I seen.
This will
of
be
him-
royalty free.
The last video
Here we
I
go.
seen of this lad, he had no tattoos.
Yeah, he got a load of tattoos. People could pay to tattoo him, basically.
Fucking hell, Martin.
He's an Everton fan. He's got a Fulham badge because someone paid him to get it.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Isn't this just classic Everton fans as well? Though?
Brushing his teeth with shit.
So he's shit on a plate for
can't.
audio listeners. Now he's got a toothbrush.
There we go.
What?
Sticks
Why?
a toothbrush in the shit.
Oh, I can't watch that.
It's all right. You can look that way as well if you want. There's two screens.
Fellas.
There we go. Nice and clean. Got 2 minutes, Martin.
Do you know what's wrong with society?
What is wrong with
What is
society?
wrong with society?
That-
Fill us in, Paul.
That people are doing that.
Yeah.
There's thousands that want to see him do that. But
I
then
don't know if there's thousands. Everyone we show it to seems really upset.
I feel desensitized to all that type of stuff.
Yeah, well, we'll keep going. What
No,
else?
this isn't a test.
Yeah. Oh, we got Coke and Mentos. Let's have that one. This is an absolute classic, this
Coke
one.
and Mentos.
Yeah, you know how that explosion goes.
So
I
he's
think
Oh
putting Mentos in a bubble.
Fucking God.
Really.
What I
shoving
really
it
love
down
with
there.
this one, she's giggling when they're going in.
Freddie, you did not tell me about this.
I know.
Come on the pod.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the traitors.
Just move the cursor because it's right over the best bit.
Where'd it go?
All right, there we go.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't.
Well,
I don't think that's normal, is it?
who hasn't?
Oh,
At the end, after
That was
party.
Claudia Winkleman's audition tape.
oh my God. Them two probably just went for lunch after that.
Yeah, probably.
And
Just
then
having
they
a laugh.
probably watched telly together.
Yeah. Well, should we have a little look at Gargle? I'm enjoying seeing some classics. We've not watched some of these for ages. Here we go. This is an absolute classic, this one. Yeah, make it big, Tom. Here we go.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
So what you're looking at is, you'll work it out. There we go. Yeah, he's worked it out.
Gargling liquid poo out of a toilet.
See that. Oh, fucking hell. What is this podcast? Freddie!
That's a fun man.
Have you got anything you want to plug, Paul?
The last series of the
His
Traitors.
mouth.
BBC iPlayer. Where can people find you on like Instagram and that, mate?
Oh my God. I don't even know where to go after that. You
I know,
can't have him doing that and then say anything you want to plug.
That's
Paul.
how we do it. That's
Yeah,
how we
I
do
know.
it, mate.
Yeah, I'm on CBBC next week.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's nothing I really want to plug. There's a couple of things coming out. Just go and see my Instagram, I guess.
Nice one. We'll put it all in the description and all
You
that.
got your
We'll
own
tag you on
podcast,
it.
don't you? You got a podcast?
Yeah, we're looking at launching a different version of the podcast that we've got coming out. So we're going to do like live show podcasts,
Oh, nice.
kind of like like your Kill Tonys and stuff like that. He
Yeah.
seems to be smashing it by doing live pods.
Yeah.
So I think that's how we're just going to pod in the future.
Cool.
Thinking
Look
about
out
it.
for that.
We're doing some live shows. Aren't
We are doing live shows. We're going on tour. We're doing 6 this year. Get on to the tickets at deadmentalkpod.com.
I think we're
I'm
in-
also on tour, robcomedy.com.
Dead Meat as well.
Dead Meat, our festival is fucking sick. August 30th,
It's the
deadmentalkpod.com.
day before my birthday. That
There you go.
can I come?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're more
I'm
than
gonna
welcome.
come
Yeah,
to
come
it.
down. Come hang out.
Is Martin there?
We've tried so
fingers
hard.
like
I'll
look,
only come if Martin's not
we'd
there.
love him more than anything, but it's difficult. But like, trust me, if we could get Naked Martin there, he will be there. But we can't promise that.
I mean,
It's
I'm
difficult,
sure he said he wanted to come. Like,
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but he's
difficult
really
with
weird about
logistics.
staying in hotels.
Yeah.
Sorry, you actually know
Yeah, we've chatted to him a bunch. Yeah. He's genuinely a fucking lovely bloke. He is honestly the sweetest, kindest, most lovely-natured man. Honestly, I have genuinely grown to love Naked Martin. Like, I really like the man.
He's
Like,
also got
obviously-
a really nice voice.
Yeah, he's got.
Like, I tried to.
It's
get,
really soothing. Yeah.
We're talking about writing a children's book, but about Naked Martin. So it'd be like a children's like cartoon thing with him narrating it, but then it's just him shitting everywhere.
Yeah. But he's
that's it.
genuinely a top bloke. But yeah, probably not. But we'll have loads
is
of
he
fun.
wealthy?
No.
Is he not? No, I would have thought he'd be paid like.
The videos are cheaper than you'd expect.
He's got under
He's
10,000 followers on Twitter. Do you know somebody paid for us for him to spunk on our pictures?
Yeah,
Shit
and-
on mine, I think.
Yeah, shout on yours.
It's
He
like
spunked
30
on mine.
quid.
No, it's more than that.
Was it?
Yeah, he did us a friends deal.
Did he?
Yeah, because he loves the podcast. He did us a deal.
Oh, I see. We get
Like-
friends and family discount.
Yeah, we get a heavy discount on it. Yeah. He also does our content warning at the start of every episode. We fucking love the man. Yeah.
Well, shout out Martin.
Yeah, shout out Naked Martin. So get tickets to all of those things.
And sign up to Patreon, patreon.com/deadmentalkpod. It is £3 a month with a 7-day free trial. You get an extra episode every single week. You get access to all of our specials that we've done. You get access to the videos, the live shows that we're doing as well. Whenever we're doing events, you're the first people that be able to get tickets and stuff like that. And also you help support the podcast because without you, we rely on the money from O'Donnell's Moonshine.
And that is going to run out soon.
And I feel like there's only so many postnatal women in the world, isn't there? Come on, let's be real. Other than that, enjoy. Thank you for listening. And
Go fuck yourself.
yourself.